Hello, everybody. I got caught. I was drinking my drink. So, my name is Holly, and I am the trainer for this hour. We're going to do a reading on mumpreneurs. Basically, it's about entrepreneurs and mothers and juggling their lives and how that's done, and the attitudes that people have about women who work from home or women who work trying to juggle their motherhood and career. So that is the reading for right now, and I hope y'all can make it, and we can go through that. So let me show you real quick what the plan is for today. This is a reading activity for intermediate to upper intermediate to advanced level students. We'll discuss this. We have some key words that we will go through. We will then read an article about Mums Do the Business and in British English, and then we will discuss it. We will look at phrasal verbs from the text, and then we will discuss this a little bit more. And that is the plan for today. Okay. All right. Again, my name is Holly, and I will be the trainer for this hour. And I have been training English since 1994, and my specialty has been more in business English. Although I have pretty much experience in almost every kind of training you can imagine, in the last 20 years. I started teaching online in 2006. I did stop briefly for a few years, and I just came back in August, and I'm really excited to be teaching online again. And Verbling has become my home. So let's see. I taught in Finland for 11 years. I taught in Korea for a couple of years. I also taught here in the States for several years as well. Anyway, so welcome. We're going to go over a reading called Mumpreneurs. So a mumpreneur is an entrepreneur or a self-employed person and a mother. So, hi, Andre. Welcome.
Hello, teacher. Nice to see you again.
Yes. Yeah, and thank you for whoever told me, Holly, you have to be in another class. So
I'm really surprised that you are still not asleep.
that I'm still what?
Still not asleep.
Oh,
No.
I think it's this that's keeping me going. And also, but if you notice, this eye is smaller than this eye. That's usually a sign that I'm tired. So,
Yeah. But
and I'm
I
giddy too.
I have a little advice for you. Be careful about that kind of drinks.
Yes, I
Did,
try. I
did,
try
did,
not to drink it very often.
uh,
So
did, did you read the uh, mm,
this stuff, the nutritional
yes,
facts.
yes. Yes.
I have not. So, um, but it
What,
has.
what about this consistent? Consist.
So it has 8% sodium, 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 protein. So it has absolutely no traditional value at all.
Uh,
No nutritional value. So it has a lot of caffeine. So double amount of caffeine. But actually, I try not to drink this. But I kind of knew when I looked at the schedule, I went, oh, what did I do? Because I scheduled like 2 days in a row and without even thinking of what I did. And so I went, okay, well, I guess I'll have to grab one of these. So Mikkel, I was thinking that you might actually enjoy this reading because it's about self-employed mothers. Even though you're not a mother, you might it might still appreciate this. So
Hello,
hello, Mikkel.
hello, hello.
So so how are you doing, Mikkel?
No bad, at home, no.
You're at home
Trying,
now.
yes, trying to learn a little.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and we will get started um, and let's start with this activity. Let me do the screen share. One moment. Okay. So, mumpreneurs. What do you think is a mumpreneur? So, Andre, what do you think this is?
Uh, I I think that it means to take care about child,
So, you think it means that it's about children
about children. Take care about it's
of children?
something
Okay.
kind of take custody.
Okay. Okay, Mikkel, what do you think a mumpreneur is?
But it's the first time I see this word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, it is a combination. In British English, mum is it is slang is equal to mom or mother. Okay. Then we have a word called a word called entrepreneur. So Miguel, do you know what an entrepreneur is?
I'm not sure. No, really no.
Okay, no. And Andre, do you know what it is?
Yes, it's the kind of people who is working for himself and
Yes.
have his own business.
Yes. So you, Miguel, are self-employed. So there you are, an entrepreneur. So an
Okay.
entrepreneur is a small business owner. Okay. So
Yeah.
a mumpreneur. What do you think a mumpreneur would be? Any idea?
Mm. He, maybe the person who usually made a business and taking care about child,
Mhm.
about strange child, not his own child,
Uh,
made money in this.
No, not necessarily. So, a mompreneur is an entrepreneur who is also a mom. So these are ladies who work from home. Or work for themselves, actually, for themselves, so that they can have the flexibility
Okay.
so they can have the flexibility. Oops, don't want to. Okay, bear with me a moment. They can have the flexibility to raise their children. So uh, Andre, as far as there are mothers who run what we call home daycares, um, or home nursery schools, and those they would be considered mumpreneurs. Okay, so but basically a mumpreneur is a self-employed person who is trying to balance her children and her company. So, what do you think the challenges? What are the challenges of being a mumpreneur? What do you think, Mikkel? Do you have any idea?
The challenges, I think it's a good idea for the mom have to care about your daughter or your son. It's a because I think in this moment it's a lot of possibilities to
Mhm.
work at home, for example,
Mhm.
because you can your own business or or to work for a company at your home
Mhm.
because
Yes.
nowadays there's a lot of possibilities. I think.
Mhm. Yeah. So you have the flexibility, but also you need to learn to juggle juggle your life. So Andre, what do you think some of the challenges of being a mumpreneur would be?
Challenge is the bottom line. I think is difficult since uh, mm, you should the person should be able to work on multitask way.
Okay. Yeah. And if so, if a person is unable to multitask, it would be very difficult. I agree with you.
Yeah, multi work in multitask way.
Yes. So a multitasker. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and what we're going to do, we're going to look at some key words from the text. Then we're going to read a text and then go through some discussions from there. Okay. So let's go ahead and read these sentences, and then we'll try to figure out what the words are that are underlined. Andre, could you read number one?
If you have a very busy job, it can be hard to juggle work and family life.
Okay. Thank you. Number two, Mikkel.
The boss always speaks in such a patronizing way. She must think we are stupid.
Okay, so patronizing way.
Patronizing way.
Yeah. So she talks to us like we're stupid. So that's what patronizing is. Okay. Allie's comments are very condescending. She obviously thinks she is better than everyone else. Okay, Andre, could you read number four?
This toilet is unisex. Everyone can use it.
Okay, Mikkel.
Our company's products are stocked at very major electronics stores.
Okay, so our company's products are stocked
Stocked.
at every major electronics store. Good. Um, Number six, being a single mother and a businesswoman can be extremely draining. And then number seven, Lorraine always wanted to start her own business. She finds the idea really empowering. Okay. So we've got juggle, patronizing, condescending, unisex, stocked, draining, and empowering. So let's see if we can find the definition. So A, available in a store. What word would that be up here? Any idea what word that would be?
Stocked.
Stocked, yes, absolutely right. Okay, and B, balance. Any idea what balance would be in this respect? Any
Uh,
idea? Andre, do you have an idea?
I'm just thinking. Extremely. I will match to six. Extremely draining. Very,
No, draining actually is makes you very, very tired.
mm,
So any
um, Maybe 7, master 7.
No, empowering gives you power.
Right.
Okay, let's look at number 1. If you have a very busy job, it can be hard to juggle work and family life. So
Yes.
to juggle means to balance.
Balance.
Okay. C, feeling that you are in control of your life, health, etc. Which one would that be? Any idea what that one would be?
Training, I don't know.
No, draining is kind of opposite. It makes you very, very tired.
Okay.
Andre, any idea?
Uh, uh, I think it's much too 3. Much too 3. Alien's comment is very condescending.
Okay, condescending is when you sound superior.
Uh,
Okay, so it's actually C. I mean, actually 7. So Lorraine always wanted to start her own business. She finds the idea really empowering. So a feeling that she is in control of her life. She's not allowing a company to tell her when to take vacation. She takes it when she needs to. Okay, so that's very empowering. Okay, D, showing that you believe you are superior to everyone.
Definitely, it's much too uh, uh, 3.
Okay, yes, condescending. Okay, excellent. Okay, speaking or behaving towards someone as if they are stupid.
Much too second one.
Mm-hmm. E, patronizing.
Organizing way.
Yes. Okay, suitable for both male and females.
Much too unisex.
Okay, yes,
Sorry,
unisex.
unisex.
Yes. And
Company.
then very tiring would of course be draining.
Right, right.
Draining. Okay. So in Mikel, remind me, you are from Spain, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in Spain, do you guys have a lot of unisex toilets?
Mm, no lot. In
No?
Spain, no, no.
No? Okay.
Toilet, toilet is unisex, no.
Okay. And do you have unisex toilets in the Ukraine?
It's a pretty unusual thing in Ukraine, in at least in the public places, markets and malls, etc. Nonetheless, uh, we have on my work we have unisex toilet.
Okay.
I
So
really was surprised about that.
hmm so it would say
Uh, Okay,
at my work, or at my office.
at office.
Okay. So you have one there, but not in public. So public bathrooms, you don't have that. Okay. Um, let's see. Have you ever had a job, Mikkel, or a project that has been extremely draining for you?
Several times. See, yes, a lot of. Because I suppose the business nowadays is very competitive and you have to delay with several difficult situation or to study a lot to the markets and your pros and cons about the project. It's not easy job.
Yeah, and so it can be very draining.
Science,
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever,
почта занятия.
Audrey, have you ever been spoken to in a patronizing way?
Знаете. What?
Okay.
Could you
Yes,
repeat?
I definitely. Have you ever been spoken to in a patronizing way?
Yes, I do. I have that
Yeah.
experience when since I have an experience working as a software teacher
Uh-huh.
to my students.
Okay.
Even
So,
they, even if they are more older than me.
mhm. Okay. So remember when the question is have you, the answer would be yes, I have instead of yes, I do.
Yes, okay.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
And so yes, I have.
Yes, I do. Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. Let's go on and read the article. So, Mums Do the Business. The number of female entrepreneurs who juggle work and look after their children is growing fast. Audrey, could you read the first paragraph?
Uh, some businesswomen love being described as a mompreneur, enjoy the fact that they combine running a business with looking after their children. Others hate it and complain that it is patronizing and unprofessional. So be careful where you use it.
Yeah, so some mothers say it doesn't matter that I'm a mother, I'm still an entrepreneur. So call me an entrepreneur. Okay. Number two, Mikkel, can you read number two?
Yes. One moment. The war has not come from nowhere. The number of self-employed women is rising at nearly 3 times the rate of men. In Britain, there are no more than 1.2 million self-employed women in full and part-time work. The number of female entrepreneurs, the number of female entrepreneurs, can you
Yeah, that would be entrepreneurs.
entrepreneurs
Uh-huh.
increased by 9.6% in 2011 and May 2013, compared with 3.3% rise for men, according to the Office for National Statistics.
Okay, thank you. And now this on this date right here, you would say 2011 to 2013. 2011 to. And
Okay.
remember, there's women and then there's woman. So
Women.
women, yeah. Okay. Number three, an estimated 300,000 women are mumpreneurs, according to Mumpreneurs UK, and they contribute 7.4 billion pound to the economy each year. The support network found that almost 90% of mums would like to start their own enterprise. Um, Audrey, could you read number four?
Mm. But is it the term understanding?
Condescending.
But is it the term condescending? Businessmen with children are rarely referred to as entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. It's unisex. So why the need for the extra label?
Okay, thank you. And Mikhail, could you read number five?
Yes. Laura Rigney, Managing Director of Mumpreneurs UK and mother of the three boys aged between 6 and 9, said the text simply recognizes the extra challenges a self-employed mother faces. For these female entrepreneurs, Their business are run and structured around their children. It can be very draining, and the busiest time is often at night once the children have gone to sleep. So we provide a support network for these women. She spoke to two Mumpreneurs.
Okay. Vanessa Pinkney, 41 years old. Vanessa is the co-founder of Peach Pink, creators of luxury luxury leather bags. The former retail buyer for Arcadia has 2 children under 7. Her business partner, Helen Peachy, a former buyer for Harrods, has twin daughters. Their bags are now stocked in a number of stores. Okay, Andre, could you read the next one?
We both knew a buying life wasn't flexible around 70. So we set up our own business supplying handbags. Last year, we started designing and producing our own brand. I embrace the term mumpreneur. The whole, the, the whole point of doing business was setting it up around their children. I can email factories in the morning, Skype while the kids are at the school, and make sure I am back to pick them up from school. If I had a proper 9 to 5 job, uh, I would have had to put them in after school fair. I work in my kitchen, my own little empire.
Okay, thank you.
My
Lorraine Smith, 30 years old. Mikhail, could you read that one?
Yes, Lorraine left her job as an accountant in order to concentrate on her company, GTB Natural, an online business offering natural and organic skin and hair care products. She has 2 children.
Okay. Before I had to put my daughter in nursery from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. I didn't really have a relationship with her. I was a woman who saw her at nights and at the weekends and was always telling her off. Now I work more, but I can bring the kids to work if I need to. There's stuff in the office for them to do. I can take my kids to school and pick them up. I think being a mumpreneur is really empowering. I can do my own thing and still be a mom. It's about flexible working sometimes. So sometimes I can be up until 3 a.m. working. Okay, are there any words or phrases in here that you guys do not know that caught your eye?
sorry.
Anything? Or do you guys did you understand this?
uh, most of it, the main idea, and for me, I understand about 90%.
Okay. Okay, how about you, Mikkel? Did you understand most of it?
Yes, for me it's clear. One
Uh-huh.
question in the last paragraph you are reading now is a false verb. One moment. Yes. Telling her off is in
Okay,
the
telling her off. Yelling. You know how sometimes parents get so frustrated they yell at their kids? That's what she's talking about.
telling her off.
So telling her off is to yell.
What could you repeat? So,
To yell.
last syllable. last collocation.
The last collocation, flexible working.
No, about yell. What is the synonym to yell or a phrasal verb related
Okay.
to yell?
About
Okay, don't worry. Let's go on.
no, I do worry. What's the question?
What is this? What is the similar words in according to article related to yell?
Deal?
Related to yell. Yell.
Yell. Uh, oh, yell. Okay, some synonyms for yelling. The best example would be like this. Um, I told you to put that away. Come here. Do you hear the voice? Come
Yeah.
here. Sit down. Stay still.
Yes, I know the meaning
I don't know of any synonyms.
to speak loudly in the
Yeah,
on the angry way.
exactly. But I don't know of really any synonyms for to yell.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about another word and I didn't know what you meant. So okay. Thank you. Because you don't have your headset, right? Because you're using your computer sound.
Uh, yes, I'm using.
Yeah. Okay. So let's read. Let's check understanding. First of all, number one, why do some businesswomen love the term mumpreneur? Mikkel, do you remember that answer?
I don't remember the answer exactly,
Uh huh.
but if you want my opinion, I think it's a good because you can take care of your children and
Uh huh.
to 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 was actively professional activity.
Mhm. Okay.
But
So.
in the article, I don't remember exactly the word used to describe
Mhm.
this question.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can find it. I think it's. Uh, some people enjoy the fact that they combine running a business with looking after their children.
Yes.
So, okay. And Audrey, why do some hate it?
Some of some of the some of them hate it. Uh, uh, I don't know why some of them could hate it. I don't
Um,
remember.
okay, I will tell you. It's because um, they think, why are you pointing out that I am a mom? Because in um, in many, like for example, Mikkel, do you have any kids?
No, teacher, I don't have kids.
Oh, okay, but say for example, if okay, and I don't have kids either, but both of us are entrepreneurs. Okay, so what if Mikkel has 3 kids and I have 3 kids, and but they don't call him a dadpreneur, but they call me a mumpreneur. That's not right. Because we're both entrepreneurs. So that's why people hate it, because they're pointing out that the person is a mum or a mom in American English. So, um, how does Laura Rigney feel about it? And Laura Rigney is the first one. No, I guess she's not.
Laura Smith,
Right here.
uh, uh, modern poetry. She,
So it's this one right here, this
He
paragraph.
he had three boys,
Uh-huh.
and she I think she really proud of herself. She have extra challenges being self-employed and mm, um,
Okay, so basically she said that that for these female entrepreneurs, their businesses are run and structured around their children. So it can be very draining, and the busiest time is often at night once the children have gone to sleep. She said,
um,
so we provide a support network for these women.
um,
Okay, let's look in the next question. Uh, why does she feel a support network is necessary? Mikkel, why do you think a support network is necessary?
Mm, I'm not sure about the Fila support network about this article. I don't remember exactly
Uh-huh.
what word used to describe, but in my opinion, it's very important to
Mm-hmm.
have a support network.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't remember the word used in this case
Okay.
to explain this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you remember, Andre?
no, could if you show us one more time that article,
Okay.
would be better. I hope.
Uh, okay. Yeah, it's actually quite difficult.
Quite difficult. Mm, mm, that,
So, I think that it can be. I think that she says it can be very draining, and the busiest time is often at night once the children have gone to sleep. So she said we provide a support network for these women because it can be very draining, and they work many times at night.
so teacher, as mm, as you according to article there in UK, it exists organization named Mumpreneur.
Let's. I wondered that the last time I taught this class, this lesson. It was actually 2 days ago. I taught this to a Japanese man. Let's see if we can find it.
Mumpreneur.
UK. Let's see if it's here.
It's a kind of organization in UK supporting. Mm. But I'm really little bit confused about
Uh-huh.
what is the main idea, main goal of that organization. What is the root of their support of their
Okay.
support?
Let's look. See about.
Of the root
Um, that doesn't help.
is this so is
My
it
understanding is they're here to support entrepreneurs because as a small business person, Mikkel would probably agree. Because you don't go to the office every day, uh, and when you go to the office, your support network is your colleagues at work. But if you're a small business person, you're not going to the office every day. So the goal of this organization is to make sure that uh, entrepreneurs know other entrepreneurs and can meet each other. Does that make sense?
um, not so clear.
Uh-huh.
What, how they working? Is it non-profit organization?
Yes.
What?
Hmm.
Yes. Maybe they didn't want to make money. I'm suppose.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Their organization is there to support the entrepreneurs, like Mikkel and myself. If we lived in the UK, we would probably get contacted by this organization to see if we needed a support network.
Support. What is the root of support? Is it the money support or advice support?
Um, I it's probably everything.
Or
Mikkel, do,
or maybe financial support?
Mikkel, do you run your business from your home?
No, from my home I have a dispatch and I work better because you disconnect because I suppose is when you work at home I don't change the environment. I think it's important to change a little
Okay.
change.
Uh-huh. It's true, and it's you don't get dressed a lot of times, especially if you're not on a camera and all that. Um, the a lot of times, if somebody works from home and they're an entrepreneur, they probably do not see anybody,
Yes, yes.
and that's what why they need a support network. So, as an entrepreneur myself, I have a very large support network in former colleagues of mine, but also in my family.
And
So,
I suppose that support each other by advice, by taking a conversation with them, and
mhm,
encourage them to in their mompreneurs.
yes, they support the entrepreneurs. And so, if there's somebody that is having problems doing their work and watching their children, they could call their support network, and maybe someone will help them out.
Um,
So,
One question, Holly.
uh-huh.
I seen a word I don't. I think I understand, but not sure. The
Hmm.
mean handbags is your own projects, no product. Well, I don't know. Supplying handbags because
Okay. A handbag is a leather bag. Um, it is, let's see, let me show you. Best way is Google Images. And
yes.
handbags. So it's basically a purse. And so this company, Vanessa Pinkning's company, creates handbags and leather bags and purses and things like that.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. No, I am thinking it's another mean because in
Hmm.
the text you are put set up you our our business supplying handbags. I thinking no, it's okay, okay. I understand perfectly.
Okay, perfect. Okay, all right.
I confusing another.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, it's okay.
Okay, we're going to skip the rest of this checking understanding. We're going to go on to phrasal verbs, which is more important for you guys to learn. Um, so let's match these infinitives forms of the phrasal verbs. So we've got set something up, pick somebody up, put somebody in school or etc., tell somebody off or be up. So Andre, what is to be awake?
to awake, awake. Is um, uh, I think it's much to number five. Be up, be
Okay,
up.
pick somebody up. Okay. Okay. B, to establish something.
Uh, to establish something.
So, Mikkel, do you know? Or
What?
Andre?
Set up, I think.
Yes, set up. Set something up. Okay. To go and collect someone from somewhere.
Collect uh, put,
Okay, and I made a mistake with that.
put somebody in. I think put somebody in. Am I right?
Um,
What's to number 3?
to pick somebody up is actually C. Be up. You had said that, and I went and did another one. To be awake is to be up. Okay. To
I said that on the
you did, and then I put on pick somebody up, and I don't know why I did that. I was like, I'm
you
going.
are, maybe you are a little bit tired. It's,
Yeah, maybe that is. I'm starting
not,
I'm starting
not
to tell.
it's what's new since it's maybe 5 a.m. in US in the Idaho.
It's
It's
actually
time to sleep.
it's actually 10 minutes to 7.
It's, what's new?
So yeah. So I've slept a few hours. So
Well, be careful not being overworked.
yeah, I won't. I promise I will be taking a couple days off after this. So
Take care of your health.
I will. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. Um, to pay someone to attend a school is to put somebody in. Okay, and then to speak to someone in an angry way because he or she has done something wrong is to tell somebody off.
Mm.
Okay, so let's complete the sentences below with these phrasal verbs. So number one, Andre, can you read that and see if you can put the correct phrasal verb in there?
Okay, now let's continue working on the project tomorrow morning. I don't wanna to. Uh, I don't wanna be awake. I don't wanna be up all night.
Yes. Yeah, it kind of sucks to be up all night. So, Mikhail, number two.
Jane's child was being naughty, so she had to. One moment.
Yeah, no worries.
No, this no.
To tell him off.
No, um,
No.
I don't think it's tell him off. It actually it probably is tell her off. The problem here for me is in American English, a parent doesn't tell their kids off, and so I'm having a hard time with this idea that your parents are telling you off. We use a different we don't use this phrasal verb in American English, so I'm like going, really? So she had to tell him off is the correct one, but it's still strange for me. We would say something, she had to discipline him or something like that. We would not use this phrase.
It's not related to maybe British English.
Yes, it's one of the differences. Every once in a while, I see a phrasal verb in the way that British use it compared to the way that I'd always used it, and it's different enough that you're like, what? Like, really? Really? And so that's what I'm experiencing right now. I'm like going, even though I've done this activity 3 times now, I still get caught up with that one. So yeah, so it is tell him off. Number 3, Andre, can you do that one?
Uh, I had time. I had enough time to find much example, since I have said it in confident way. Tell me what time you are arriving, and I'll put you in from the airport.
Nope.
No, uh, and I'll
So
I'll pick you up.
yeah,
Up,
so you
up
will
from the airport.
pick you up from the airport. Yeah.
In, okay.
Okay. So Miguel, number 4.
Angela decided to blank her son a private school in order to provide him with a higher standard of education. Say to 1 minute. One more. 1 minute. Sorry.
Okay. Angela decided to put her son in a private school
Yes.
in order to provide him with a higher standard of education. Okay. Number 5.
I got tired of working 9 to 5, so I decided to set up my own business.
Yeah, set up my own business. Perfect. Set up my own business. Okay, let's go to the discussions here. Number 1, Mikhail, are there many female entrepreneurs in your country? Why or why not?
Mm, I'm not sure, but I think not a lot. Not a lot. Nowadays, I think it's starting to grow the number of entrepreneurs, the
Uh-huh.
female entrepreneurs, because it's a fact nowadays it's more possibilities to do your own business in at home or
Hmm.
for your account. But I think it's in the last period of time in my country at least it's not a lot of entrepreneurs female entrepreneurs.
Okay, so there's not a lot. And is that also could be a little bit because of the culture?
It's possible a cultural, but the nowadays it's more easy to do your own business because the network communication to
Hmm.
delay the use matters with your supplier, your client is more possible. I think nowadays it's more easy to do jobs at home.
Hmm. So it's easier to do work from
Yes,
home.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I think. Uh, Personally, I think that if somebody can work at home, they're it's just easier for them in every respect, especially the women. So, um, number 2, Mikhail, not Mikhail, Andre, can you read that?
Can you think of a well-known businesswoman in your country? Why is she well-known?
Okay, and can you answer the question?
Yes, get it. Uh, I'm trying to answer this question. I think I don't remember any of businesswomen in my
Women.
country.
So
There is
you
also what
women instead of woman, women.
women. Yes, any of women in my country. There is only a male business business
Okay,
person.
okay,
Again, it's extremely difficult to get fortune and have a lot of money for even for men. not
Mhm.
for not for not for women.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So there. I mean, I think it's in most countries it's easy for women to start their own company and so forth, but I think that a lot of women in some countries just don't do it based on their culture. So that
Uh,
might be the case.
in Ukraine, it's extremely difficult for women and women and even for men, since we haven't any support of officials and government for
Mhm.
entrepreneurs. And,
Yeah. And
yes, and
uh,
officials is very corrupt and spoiled. And,
hmm yeah, I have friend of mine is from India, and he lived in the States for 17 years while I was living abroad. And he told me that um, starting your own company in the States is simple. And if you can't be successful in the States, you can't be successful anywhere else. I found that very interesting um, for him to say that. All right. Well, thank you very much for your participation in class today, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys learned some new words and some phrasal verbs and so forth, and that you can take with you. Be sure to download the lesson from the class so that you can um, look over the article once again and study on your own. Okay?
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.
thank you, Holly. Have a good dream.
All right. Well, thanks.